Back live, court 2,
15
where the day began with Venus Williams, the 5-time Wimbledon ladies champion, winning a singles match. It's a separate admission ticket as the 3rd show court at Wimbledon. And the 3-time finalist, Andy Roddick, in trouble.
Now, I'd like to see, because what it seems Roddick isn't doing today is he's been back behind the baseline to return this guy's serve, and then he stays back there. He's got to step in once the rally starts. See how he's drifting? He's out of our screen. He's got to hold his ground after he returns. Then he gets defensive and counterpunching.
Just sailed wide now. LuYen-Hsun is a new name and an unfamiliar player to many of us. Not to Andy Roddick. This is the 3rd time this year these two have played. So Roddick knows his game.
I'm not sure he's got to stand that far back to return this guy. Doesn't he want to take that earlier? Make something happen? And go after some of these returns?
Mary, the one number that highlights what you're talking about here that I'm sure Roddick and his
40-15
are not pleased with as of right now. Lou is winning 63% of his second serve points. His average second serve is 96 miles an hour. He's not just getting away with it, he's thriving on it.
That's just wrong.
Yeah, it is. From Roddick's standpoint, no question.
Game, Lou.
No question, and it's now 4-all. And that's clearly a big reason why we play on here for 3 hours and 11 minutes. These two have played with 1 break of serve. Now, that's not Isner country yet, but it's still...
It's completely out of order, as they say in this country. That is completely out of order.
Somewhere, perhaps in his hometown of Las Vegas, a man that understands what it's like to lose a match at a major without losing your serve. Andre Agassi, who played in one of the great matches of all time against Pete Sampras in the 2001 U.S. Open quarterfinals. 4 tie-break sets. Neither man dropped their serve, and Sampras won 3 tie-breaks to 1. Doug Spreen, Larry Stefanke with the white hats on. That's coach and trainer. And then Brooklyn Decker, Andy's wife, is sitting behind trainer Doug Spreen. 24 aces now for Roddick. And the other thing to remember, Roddick had a point. At 5-4 in the second set, he had 1 point to take a 2-sets lead here.
Game, Roddick.
Lou saved that point and has completely turned the match his way.
Roddick leads 5 games.
He wants to keep alive his chance to win Wimbledon. Knows he'll likely have to go through Federer to do it, but he wants that chance. And right now, LuYen-Hsun from Chinese Taipei is threatening to pull off a shocker.
30-15.
Again, just lovely. Andy likes the idea of coming in down the middle against Lou, but he gave him too many looks. Really nice control there. You think he got down low enough to hoist that lob?
(40-15).
Now the ace count starting to mount a little bit as this match goes on. Lou up to 15.
(40-30).
This is the 7th time that Lou's played Wimbledon.
It's the first time I've noticed him.
He's only won in the previous 6 years here at Wimbledon. He'd only won 2 matches. First round losses the last 4 years.
Game.
Didn't even play the clay court season this year. Was completely skipped it. Played challengers on hard courts throughout
5
Greece and
games
Israel
all. Fourth set.
before coming to the grass. He had 2 straight set wins and then a 3rd set retirement in the 3rd round, and here he is pushing.
You know, I think a lot of the Asian players, the women do it too. They avoid the clay courts in large measure because the ball bounces up, kicks up so high. And a lot of them have short statures. They can't compete well on clay. They can't move well on clay, hold the court as well as they do on this surface or on a hard court.
(15 on).
Lou's been working for the last year with a prominent tennis name, Mark Woodford.
Yeah.
Great doubles player from Australia. Going into the Hall of Fame this year with his longtime partner, Todd Woodbridge. Mark Woodford has been working with Lou since last summer.
Chinese Tennis Federation has, in the last couple of years, hired a bunch of different international coaches, including Aussies. They hired Fred Stolley's kid to teach their young players how to serve better, volley better.
(40-15).
26th Roddick ace.
He's just got to figure out a way to break this guy.
You know, isn't that the match, Mary? It's
It
not
is.
been Roddick's serve. It's been how he's playing receiving serve.
And how he's behaved in the tiebreakers.
Yeah, the only glitches on his serve have been in the tiebreaks.
Game. Roddick.
So Roddick, one more shot to avoid a tiebreak.
Roddick leads 6 games to 5.